guys, welcome back to another Lightning Collector 2021 video, and today we've got the Red Ranger. He is a limited edition with his dragon shield, and this is from the ActionQ Innovation Point line, where they're kind of giving off a bit of a baby vibe, which is described on the back of the box. This is licensed by Hasbro, and they are a collector's item and not necessarily a toy. And out of that collection so far, this is number 5. Now, I've only reviewed one of them, which I will leave a link at the end. So this is the second one that I've reviewed. But the collection of them are actually coming together really nice. These can be pretty hard to find. Now, there is a Toku store in the US, which I will find a link and leave in the description for this. But looking at the box, so this is a different box. And I don't know if this is a new thing going forward where they're trying to reduce plastic, but in all honesty there's about that much little bit of plastic on the front, or whether this is because it's a limited edition. But anyway, it's got a nice digital render of the figure on the front, telling us what we're getting inside the box and all the different licensees and whatever. And it is a Red Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and at the top it's got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo, and on one side again just telling us what we're getting in the box, with the same on the other side. And on the back is just telling us that this figure is aiming to represent character in a cute version and with movable joints. A variety of replacement parts are available in different outlooks for fun. So you can change these around, you can pull off arms and whatever and swap them around. But to be honest, the figures that we've got so far, this is kind of that, just put together or with a repaint. So here's the figure out of the box. I've put him all together, but I will still show you. He does look really nice. And this is what you get inside the box. And having a look at the figure on its own, so you can see that there is a lot of really nice gloss on there. You can see that they've made the effort to paint each individual tooth on the visor. The gold on the shield looks beautiful, and the little sort of paw prints in there do look really nice. And you can pop this off if you want to pop off the head and the arms, and you can put him on something else. Underneath you do have the diamonds painted on the chest, so it wouldn't actually matter, but you've got to bear in mind that you cannot remove these gold armbands, so they would stay on the figure. We've got a nice gold morpher in the middle, which doesn't have too much detail in all honesty. There's not anything in there. You can just see that it's a morpher, but there's no like dragon coin or T-Rex, no writing on there or anything like that. But to be honest, I'm fine with it. It is what it is. Obviously, owning these figures for a little while now, I don't expect it. They've gone to the effort of painting the bottom of the boots, so that makes me very happy. And overall, it is a really nice looking figure. So the Red Ranger figure does come in this plastic tray, and you do get 2 extra sets of hands. So we've got the 2 hands that he comes with, which are actually in the box. I've swapped them around. 2 weapon holding their hands, and then 2 kind of half grasping hands for a little bit of posability. And then we do get some accessories. So we're getting the Blade Blaster in a blaster mode, which look very nice. It's got Zoo Ranger on the side, and the detail of it is really good. It is obviously plastic, but it's good quality. We get it in a sword mode, so again it's got the nice logo on the side with the same paint apps, and again really nice quality. It is thick plastic, it's not going to bend, it does look really nice, and these do last. And then of course we've got it in a holstered mode. Now that does sit inside the armpit, so it can be a bit tricky to get him on this stand, but he also comes with the dragon dagger, which does look really nice. And there it is with lots of detail on there. You probably could use this for other figures, but it is a little bit larger than what you'd find on things like Lightning Collection. He also comes with a sword, which is really nice detail. The paint on there is absolutely perfect. It is very well done. The pattern on the sword looks beautiful, and just good attention to detail on those weapons. And now they also come with these stands, so you get one of these with each of them, and they are all the same other than the Dino Fury Red has the red writing on there. And I don't know whether they started it out to kind of be specific to the colour, and then it all ended up just going black. Now the good thing about these stands, because they are a little bit of a pain, and when you want to put the figure on there, if you've got stuff in the belts, it doesn't quite want to go, so you have to sort of shimmy it around, get it to clip in. Oh, that one went quite easy that time, but it does sort of give a little bit of an annoyance for me, so I couldn't actually put the dragon dagger in the holster because it wouldn't fit with this on. So what you can do, if you want to, you can pop the end off of this, and now there's a nice hole in the back. You can just simply plug that in, and there you have it. So he sits on the stand a lot better using the hole on the back of the figure. Now I can fit the dagger inside the holster, and I'm ready to go. And there he is. So having a look at some articulation on the figure, he is a little bit, you know, it's not something that you would play with, I've got to be honest. But the articulation is pretty good. He sort of has some butterfly joints in the shoulder, but they're not very movable, very good. But you do have to be a little bit careful because the arms can fall off. But again, because they are interchangeable, you can just pop it straight back on. There's no double joints in the elbows, they are just on a ball, but they do move very nicely. And there is just a full 360 in the hand. And the upper body is on a ball, and then we do have ab crunch in the middle, which you'd probably expect. The legs go up a really nice amount, so you can have them sitting like babies on the floor if you really wanted to. And we do have double joints in the knees. There isn't a whole lot of articulation in the feet, so you do have to bear that in mind, that it's going to be the knees and the legs that will have to do all the work. But the hips do drop down and do have a really nice bit of articulation, which doesn't actually affect the way that you're going to pose your figure. And usually from this point I would move on to comparisons, but in all honesty it's not really anything to compare it to. So these are all exactly the same. They are kind of all on the same body molds, as you can see with these guys. So these two are obviously the same, just with the shield popped on and the armbands. But other than the helmets, these are the same painted figures. They all come with the same sort of accessories and whatever, mainly apart from the Dino Fury Red, and he comes with a different coloured stand, so his is red on the bottom rather than the black. But they are all really, really nice figures, and the fact that we're starting to get a little collection of them makes me very, very happy, and I will continue to buy these, to be honest. I just like the style of them, and I think that one day when I've got enough to make my own shelf out of them, they look really, really cool together. So here they are so far, and we've got Draken, Green Ranger, Red Ranger with Dragon Shield, Red Ranger without, and the Dino Fury Red Ranger. Okay, moving on to the final thoughts on this little big-headed figure. I like what they do with these figures. I think they're really nice. The plastic and the paint does look really high quality. Like even just looking in the helmet, you can see the reflection, and we're in the middle of the day here. It's very rare that I've seen any paint app problems with these figures. Everything is changeable, and I'm seeing pop the arms and the hands off and the head, and you can swap the shield around, stuff like that. There is quite a few of them out now, so to start building a little collection of them is really nice, and the attention to detail on these figures are pretty cool. They are pretty pricey for what they are. Now I do have to obviously import them in the UK, we don't get these anywhere. Overall the paint is really nice, the articulation is very good, the accessories look absolutely beautiful, and I'm very, very pleased. The fact that these comes with a little stand is very helpful as well. But don't take my word for it, check them out yourselves. You can find them online, but let me know in the comments below, did you manage to find them, pick them up, or is it something that is not for you? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, please consider subscribing, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye!